Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back doing your October 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with your ascendant, sun, or moon in uh, Aquarius. I don't know how my mind went blank for a moment there. And I'm back using the Shadowscapes deck, my main Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Moon Law. This is the fourth time I've tried to record this video, so I'm not sure what's going on today with this. This is still September, so Mercury retrograde, whatnot. So, anyways, so this is for you, Aquarius. This is for the month of October, and I'm just gonna kind of pick up where I tried to leave off the last time. So, I was talking about this card. You got the Eight of Cups. When I laid out the spread, this card really flew out, and I wanted to talk about this card first because this is a card about completion. It's a card about completing karma. For those of you who are older souls, this is you having completed a lot of your karma, or if not all of your karma, okay? This is also coming to a place in a point in time where you feel like you know where home is. This is maybe finding a new place that you can call home. This is with people who really love you, okay? And being really loved and supported, and coming to a place of peace within yourself, with other people. This is harmony. This is being in harmony with life, with others, with yourself. So it's a beautiful card about completion and harmony and divine wisdom and spiritual growth and having learned a lot, having traveled far and learning much. This can also indicate a Pisces, somebody who you may have some Pisces in your chart. Your house cusp or something one of your house cusps might be in Pisces. This is just where you may have strong Piscean energy. But primarily, I feel like this is applicable to you, Aquarius, where you have learned a lot and you are completing a lot of karma. Okay, if you haven't already completed the karma. Okay, so that said, I'm going to set that card aside. It's kind of like, to me, it's almost like it goes back to what I call normal, like a normal spread. I felt like in September, it was just, for my September readings, every single spread was really dynamic and different. And so it was like everybody was acting out of character, I think, or just going through a tough time. And I feel like this spread is very in character with who you are. So I'm just going to start off with the cards in the middle of the spread, what I call the heartbeat of the reading. First card is the Wheel of Fortune. I call it the free will card, okay? This is about choosing and choosing wisely, okay? There are no mistakes in life, remember that. It's just about making wise decisions. And it's manifesting your dreams, and it's going for what you want. And it's, taking the bull by the balls and really making it happen, okay? Giving the wheel a spin. And you may have actually come into a lot of money. I want to say in October, you may actually come into a lot of money and win a great fortune. You may somehow acquire a lot of money through your own hard work, or get, just an increase. I want to say a big increase in your pocketbook, okay? Because you have the Two of Wands crossing that, and that is power and achievement. So I want to say fortune with power and achievement is someone who's sitting on top of the world, having achieved a lot, having learned much, reaping all these rewards. And the reward there is a financial reward there. So October for you, Aquarius, looks really, really good financially, I want to say. Really good. The Wheel of Fortune, I don't see it as being usually a money card, but in this case, because it's it's crossed by the Two of Wands, which is what I call the best career card in the deck. This is a victory card. This is sitting on top of the world. This is having achieved a lot through your own efforts. and you're really empowered. You're in a place of empowerment. So to me, it's a fortunate thing. And I feel like there's a saying, something follows, fortune follows something. I'm not sure what that quote is, but I want to say something like that. It's almost like the fool on his journey. The fool followed the fortune, right? But on your journey, you've climbed to the top of this mountain. You didn't realize that you were going to get here, and all this fortune now has followed you. So fortune follows you. For whatever reason, that's coming to me. I don't know why. Your foundation is what is this? Sorry, the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is being lifted out of hardship. It's another great financial card. In the distant past, you might have been struggling, but to have this as a foundation, this is you literally being lifted up. Lifted up. Just lifted up. Your whole life is elevated. It's lifted. It's, you've gone to the next level. It's sort of graduation. It's a graduation point. Some of you may literally have graduated in 2015 and be looking for work. This would indicate you finding a job. If you're also unemployed and looking for work, the Two of Wands is also a job opportunity, a career opportunity. It's also a card about real estate. Some of you may be buying a house or looking at property or looking to move. And I find that I say that because you got the Seven of Cups coming in from the outside, which is the moving card, which really gets me upset and nervous because it's like the universe is saying, Aquarius, it's time to move again, and you're going, no, no, no. But it actually is a card about travel too. So you may actually just be traveling. And you may be actually going out of the country for whatever reason. If you do send me a postcard, or just email me some pictures. I do like to see, places and things. So you're pointing at this pie in the sky. You may be dreaming big. You may be dreaming about buying a house, or dreaming about moving away, or dreaming about traveling abroad. That is possible because it's the moving card. For a lot of you, you're going to be moving. Some of you it's just travel, long distance travel, but primarily it's moving. So, in the recent past, you have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is a commitment, a relationship. It can indicate a one-night stand or friendship where there was love involved. I see it as being, though, a long-term partner or a long-term commitment. It's interesting because usually the card about separation, which is the Page of Swords, is the card that would follow that if there was some kind of breakup. So this just indicates love. Maybe it's just indicating that this is something that you wanting a partner, wanting romance, wanting long-term commitment. There's some element of fear that's involved because you have the Nine of Swords, which is the fear card. Okay, and so that's crowning you. So there's some elements, fear, potentially fear of falling in love. Maybe you want love, but you're afraid to fall in love. There's also some element of temptation because you have the Devil card. And again, this is what I was saying about this as being more of a traditional Aquarius spread. It reminds me of some other Aquarius spreads that I have done before for you in the past, and the Devil card comes up a lot for Aquarius. So this is some kind of temptation, someone who's suffering from some kind of addiction problem, whether it's an alcohol problem, a drug problem. It could be any of the 7 deadly sins. Somebody in your life has that issue, or this is you. You could be the Aquarian girl who's just tempted by the devil. You're tempted by this person, or you've given someone your heart. You've given them too much power. You've given someone your heart who doesn't deserve it. Or some of you who are very fixed, because Aquarius is a very fixed sign. For those of you who are very fixed, it may be that you're in a relationship that needs to end. So it's sort of like you need to leave. This is being the foundation. You need to separate, but you haven't. Actually, maybe you have separated, but you're still married. You're still married to the devil. So this is where the moving comes in. So the universe is saying, you got to move, but you're like, but wait, no, but wait, no. you know? So it's, when these two cards come together, it's very tense. I want to say it's very, very tense. There's tension. The universe is saying to you, we are sending you this person. This person who you're going to have a life with, who you're going to make plans with, who you're going to fall in love with. You need to get out of Dodge, which is, being either having a cord of attachment with like an old relationship, being tempted in some way to do something that you probably shouldn't be doing, or it's just giving someone power when they don't deserve it. For those of you who are single, this is just feeling very trapped in some way, like you can't get out of a situation. But the universe is going to make it happen, whether you see it or not. There is the way out. And I just realized this. I have never seen it this way before. And that's the cards, right? So actually, okay, so this is gonna blow your mind now. So I've always seen it as being we have this view of her, right? We can see her, and that all she needs to do is break out the top way. But this is actually open. So it's a trap of her own making. All she needs to do is look this way. She can get out. She can crawl out this way and break free and then walk down this little path, which will be, it's the same purple. It's the same path. If she walks out this way, she'll come to this path. And she'll be on a new journey. She'll be going a new way. And she may even meet this guy who's great, So, I've never seen it before that way. It's actually really cool that I just did. So this is a moment in time I'm really happy that I saw it that way. But yeah, this is you, Aquarius, getting out. You can get out. The door is open for you to get out. So don't feel stuck. You can go, okay? If you want to go, go, okay? Whatever it is that's holding you back, you need to break from. You need to move on from. Like if there's someone in your life who has like an addiction problem, stay away from that. That's what I have. That's my advice to you. Now, you have the Justice card in the position of emotions. So you may be very focused on some kind of court case or legal settlement of some kind, or this is about making a decision, coming to a point of decision. This is also about getting justice for something, being on the side of justice. Now, we talked about in the beginning the Karma card, completion. This is another Karma card. So this is the end of, if you have some kind of legal thing going on, this is the end of that journey, because you're about to start on this whole new journey. The devil is also being chained to a job for the money. You may be overly focused on money for some reason in October, Aquarius. Don't get stuck on the money, okay? Live your life. Plan. Go away. Take a trip. Get out of Dodge. Break free. That's what you need to do. Whether you get money from your settlement or whether you, make a decision or not to be or not to be, to go, not to go. that's up to you, but I would strongly recommend going, okay? Um, Now you have the King of Swords in the position of your attitude. It's very interesting. It means, like, I feel like you know that you have deceased loved ones around you. It means that you have the angels on your side. It means that you are really, really supported, and you're very spiritual, and you're very much in touch with the angels. It's almost like I want to say you're really close to heaven. It's hard to say that. Why, I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's like you're close to heaven. You may be able to. You may have ascended to a point where it's like you can communicate very easily with angels, with your deceased loved ones. There's like almost very little separation between you and them. Okay, so there's the veil, but the veil is very thin for you. Okay, so this is a beautiful card. This is a very beautiful spiritual card. I usually see it as a deceased loved one who's male who's around you. And they're very close with you. It might be someone who's very, very close to you. You may be thinking about that person a lot in October, because that's in the position of your attitude. But I feel like in the position of attitude, it's kind of it's just a spiritual thing. And they are literally looking out for you. So they're looking out for you if you go away, or if you go on a trip, or if you start a whole new life with someone. They're totally overseeing it. And you're supported and loved by this deceased loved one who's around you. Now the outcome is the Hanged Man, which is very interesting because it's a card about waiting. And the Hanged Man is all about taking better care of yourself, eating right, sleeping right. It's just knowing that you have the inner strength to get through it, asking for help too. Sometimes it's just asking for help, praying to the angels, because it's right next to the King of Swords. So this to me is okay, so you yourself might be the King of Swords, because it's, you being an older Aquarius male, that could be you, okay? But if that's you and you're an older Aquarius male, you do need to watch your health very, very closely, okay? More eating right, more juicing, more sleeping right, more, I want to say, taking long walks, getting outside, getting fresh air. This is you connecting with nature. You need to get grounded, Aquarius. This is the main thing for you. This is the outcome. This is your need to get grounded, okay? Your need for patience and being calm and staying grounded, okay? So if that means you take 5 walks a day, that's what it means, okay? And it also means this too shall pass. Time is going to pass and things are going to change. I feel like you are really indecisive mid-October, I want to say. So at the beginning of October, you're sitting high, okay? You have some fears, you have some worries, you have some doubts, you have some negative thinking that's going on. Which leads you down the path where there's some issue with feeling stuck, feeling trapped, doing a job being very focused on the money. Even though I feel like you have good fortune on your side, okay? You may just come to a point in the road where you don't really know what to do about a certain situation or about a certain person. The devil can be a person. If you're in a relationship, again, you need to leave. You need to break up. It needs to happen. If you're single, this is a point in time where you consider doing something different with your career. This is switching careers, starting your own business. If you're already in business, this is just indecision about, I kind of want to say, where to go next. What's your next step? And you need to have more faith that things are going to work out, and you need to make it your own. So any way that you can be creative, do it. Aquarius, you're very, you're like a super genius, okay, when it comes to these kinds of things. So I feel like you just need to figure it out and do something and do something different than maybe what you've done before. Again, there's certain Aquariuses that are very fixed. If you're a very fixed, I feel like it's going to fall into two camps. The very fixed Aquarius that's been in a relationship for 25, 6 years, or 100 years, and they're still married to the devil and they refuse to leave. You're going to come to a point in the road where you need to get out. You need to separate and then get a divorce. For those of you who are single and you may be working too hard. You may be kind of a slave to money in some way. You need to break free of that and start looking at things differently and maybe going your own way, doing things your own way, being very creative to do that. And some of you are getting to a point in your career where you have to do something different as well. So some of you are coming to a point where you need to literally switch careers or start your own business. And some of you may not want to. So again, we have different types of Aquarians. It depends on where you're at with things. There's a strong sense of indecisiveness in mid-October, not knowing what to do. My suggestion is ask for help because you have the Hanged Man as the outcome. So ask for help. You don't have to do it alone, Aquarius. A lot of times Aquariuses are very like loner types. You don't have to do it alone. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's mainly conflict in relationships. You're dealing with a bad dude, okay? Aquarius, you need to get away from this person. And if you're a guy, you are this person. Okay, now I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm saying you are the person that needs to stop thinking about themselves in like the victim, that they're the victim, okay? And that the world is out to get them and that they're in survival mode, okay? You need to kind of overcome your survival mode instincts, okay? To get to a point and realize that you have abundance now. Use the affirmations. I have abundance. I am abundant. This is, again, overcoming survival mode, which is just barely surviving on trying to get by on very little and actually start living your life in a different type of way. You need to make better choices, okay? So here's the thing. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is going for it, making it happen, okay? Things not set in stone. You have the Devil card, which is being... wanting power, wanting control, wanting, wanting the whole world for yourself in a way. And you have this strong survival card, which is about, being hungry for it, okay, for everything and not caring what it takes to get where you want to go or what you do. People get hurt along the way. So you need to be careful about what you say, Aquarius, because sometimes words can be harsh. And I know Aquariuses don't really care much about that. But words, can cut. It can be cutting. This is where you want to be careful not to throw anybody under the bus. This can be just conflict. I feel like some of you are breaking up, and there's going to be some words, and there's going to be you just need to go in a different direction than them. And a lot of you are going to be moving away, traveling. So that situation may not be applicable to you, but any kind of survival mode thoughts that you have about just barely getting by or just like doing the bare minimum, you need to avoid that. You need to live your life no matter what, at any cost, and make better decisions because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is making it happen. You have the Justice card, which is going back and forth and weighing the decision. And then you have the Three of Wands, which is not knowing what to do. Trying to figure it out. And maybe there's a lack of money and you're kind of like, well, how do I go forward if I don't have this money? You need to free your mind from those thoughts. Think bigger thoughts. Think you can have everything you want and more, and it's all available to you. And you have it all right now. You just need to claim it. So claim it and be like, you know what? I have it all right now. I have everything I need right now. And get out of that mindset of needing, hungry, because it's not going to serve you very well. And so it's very interesting. I just set this card down and I wasn't even paying attention really. And I was going to pull an additional card. You got the wish card. I pulled several additional cards. And the wish card is, you making a wish, and it's like the universe granting that wish. And where I set it down, what you're wishing for is the relationship, is that commitment and love. And you are going to get your wish, I feel like, in October. So if you're not in a relationship, you soon will be, okay? October, November, this is all very strong time for you for relationships. But this is a committed relationship. This is not just a one-time thing. So for those of you who are looking for commitment, this is your time, okay? October is a great time for that. So keep a lookout. And it may be, an older female with a younger man, an older man with a younger female. It's going to be, mixed race as well. Height differences. So the height differences, age differences, mixed race, different types of people. But this is a solid relationship where you probably will be together for a really long time. So if this is something you want, something you're wishing for, continue to manifest it. Continue to think about it. Manifest the heck out of it. Think about your Mr. Right every single day. And instead of thinking about maybe if there's another guy that you're thinking about that isn't really a good person, you need to stop thinking about them immediately so you can make room in your head for this person. But I just feel like if you're an Aquarius guy, you're kind of in survival mode. Maybe you're struggling along and you're just trying to etch out a bare living. You've got to explore other financial options, explore other business options, part-time jobs, any other ways to make additional income. You have to look at everything. So, especially that's for Aquarius males. Aquarius females, I feel like there's some decision that you're going to have to come to about your life. And also maybe even a legal situation, but most likely it's about your life and where you're going to go next, what your next steps are. And this might not even be like a really big decision. It may just be you trying to figure out where you want to go, what comes next, planning your trip, planning a journey, and it may take time for that plan to come to fruition, because the Hanged Man kind of puts the pause button on it, and this may be the beginning of of a plan for what comes next. And you don't have to hurry. There's no rush, okay? So Aquarius is, I would say, just stay grounded as much as possible and continue to wish for Mr. and Mrs. Right, because they're coming. So on that note, I'm going to say I wish you the best, and I'll be back again for mid-October videos. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking, Google Plusing all my videos. I appreciate it so much. And it is free to subscribe, so go ahead and click the subscribe button. You'll get a notification when my videos are published. So I will be back, and I send you big hugs. Big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, thank you. Take care.